Today we're going to be testing out the first ever 4-way tempered glass privacy screen that I have ever tested on my channel for the brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now typically with every tempered glass privacy screen protector that I have ever tested on my channel, they only keep your screen private if you're looking at your phone from the left or the right. With the WSKEN 360-degree privacy screen protector, not only does it work left and right, but it also works up and down to keep your phone screen private pretty much from any angle. So I'm pretty excited to test out this screen protector. I'm going to go through the full installation. We're going to see how it fits, how it feels, and how it actually performs on the phone. And stick with me until the end of the video because I will also be doing a drop and a scratch test to see how durable the screen protector is. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not the screen protector is right for you. So let's get started. So it looks like we get a really nice installation guide. Opens up from the bottom here. It also looks like we get 2 privacy tempered glass screen protectors, some stickers, some paperwork, a squeegee, and an installation packet. So the first thing you need to do is take one of your tempered glass screen protectors, making sure that these little posts here on the side, we're going to put those in the holes on the guide. So just press those down into place. They should click. Then we're going to clean off our phone screen really well with the alcohol wipe. Then dry it off. Then lift up on your tempered glass screen protector and place your phone inside your guide with the camera going towards the top. Just like that. And then you can take your little wipe and kind of press it into place so you don't get it full of fingerprints. Then take your dust sticker and remove any dust. Then remove the little cover here and just let your screen protector fall down on top of your phone. Just like that. Then we're going to close up the top. Make sure it's nice and closed. Then we're going to hold on to the guide with one hand. We're going to pull out this little sticker right here with the other hand, just like that. Then we need to open this up and then hold down on the guide with one hand at the top. And we're going to pull out on the top portion just like this. It's definitely easier to hold in this little tray right here once you've cleared the top. Then we're going to push this all the way back. Then you can open it up. Then just lift up on the top protector. And there's your phone. You can kind of press it out from the back and you're all set. So installation looks perfect. There are no bubbles, no dust. It's a full coverage screen protector, but it does leave like a little portion that doesn't have a privacy right over the sensors that you can see right there. So you can see your camera and the sensors are nice and clear. So you don't have to worry about it interfering with the sensors or your camera, but we will test that out. It also does have a little cover for your front ear speaker, which is nice. The edges are rounded off. Super smooth, just like the glass that's on the phone. As far as fingerprints, it does seem to pick up some fingerprints on the screen, but you can very easily just wipe those away. Not a problem. Very nice. So now let's test out our Face ID. Face ID working perfectly fine. Now, one thing to note with every privacy screen that you're ever going to use on your screen, it's going to dull down the brightness. So you can see that it's a little dim on the screen here. So all you need to do is simply go into your brightness and turn it up all the way. And then your phone screen looks nice and clear. Touch working perfectly fine. Now if we take a look at our camera, take a look at the front here. And the front camera looks perfectly fine. You can't see it because I have the phone tilted, but if I turn it up, you can see that the screen is nice and clear. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. That's the first screen that I've ever seen that actually does that. Wow. So now let's take a look at the screen as if we were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. And as you can see, there is a pretty significant rainbow effect. So if you are going to be using sunglasses that have polarization, this is probably what you're going to be experiencing. You can still see what's on the screen, but there is a significant rainbow effect. So again, let me show you how the privacy screen actually works. Again, typically when you're using a privacy screen and you're looking at the screen left and right, the screen kind of disappears. But again, if you tilt the phone up and down, typically the screen doesn't react, but like I mentioned before, the WSKEN does. So if somebody's trying to see your phone from the top or the bottom, the screen actually totally disappears. That is so cool. So if you're not looking dead on at the screen, you're pretty much going to see just a blank screen. That is pretty cool. So now let's see if there's any cutting off of the screen here. I'll put on my camera. We'll put this down and we'll kind of zoom in a little bit. So you can see on the camera that at the bottom here, you can see the white L's, but at the top, it's sort of cut off. So if I tilt it a little bit, you can see that the white L's are underneath it. So the screen does get cut off just a titch. I don't think that's a deal breaker for me because typically when you're looking at the screen, you're not going to be looking at anything that far over at the screen. So I personally don't think it's a huge deal. It's not very much is getting cut off. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then we'll take a look at the corners here to see if we can kind of see anything coming through the side. You can just a slight gap through the sides here. Can't really see very much, so that's a plus. We'll take a look at the side here. There, as you can see that. Just a little bit from the side, not horrible at all. So now let's put our phone inside of a case. We'll see if it's case friendly. There does seem to be a gap all the way around the screen, so it should be compatible with most cases. You can see that we do have a good gap at the top here, and we've got a gap at the bottom, and even a little bit along the side. So the screen doesn't actually touch the sides of the case. No lifting, no bubbles. So definitely case friendly. And if you're wondering, this is the sheath case by Kadabe. So far, everything's going really great for the screen protector. It's performing exactly as WSKEN said it does. Now let's test out the durability with a scratch and a drop test. All right, so we're going to start off our test by dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 2 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. So here we go, 2 feet. Moving on to 3 feet. 3 feet. All right, so this screen protector lasted up until a 3-foot drop. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So regular tempered glass starts to scratch around a Mohs hardness number 6. So we're going to start off our test with the number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6. And then a number 7. So if we take a closer look, you can see that there are no scratches. Hold on. These screen protectors are so hard to catch on film because they're so reflective. You can see that there are no scratches at the number 5. There are slight at a number 6 and a little deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance is pretty standard for tempered glass. So installation for the screen protector was super easy. It also does seem to be case friendly. It lasted up until a 3-foot drop, and scratch resistance is pretty standard for tempered glass. So besides the 3-foot drop protection, I know that's not the best, but everything else about the screen protector is pretty good for what it is. If you're looking for a privacy screen protector, this is probably going to be the best option because like I mentioned before, no other privacy screen protector that I've ever tested has allowed you to keep your privacy when looking at the screen up and down. All the other privacy screen protectors only seem to work when you're tilting the phone left and right. Installation again was super easy, and it's almost a full coverage screen protector. There's only a slight gap around the screen for case compatibility. I'm also interested to know what you guys care about. Do you care about the 3-foot drop protection, or do you care more about the 360-degree privacy feature? Let me know in the comments below. So if you guys do want to pick this screen protector up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.